How much work is it to decorate your home for the holidays? Well, at the governor's mansion in Maple Bluff, it takes weeks. The exterior is decorated with multiple wreaths and garlands. Inside, the first floor features 6 rooms, all decorated in different themes. I recently got a tour, in part led by Governor Walker himself. He spoke to me about his favorite tree in the mansion, which is dedicated to U.S. troops. Good morning, everyone. I join you alongside Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker. We are in the reception room at the executive residence. Thanks so much for having us.
Glad to have you here.
Well, we take a look at this tree. I know this is one of your favorites. Can you tell us why?
It really is, and every room was wonderful, but this one, again, one of the nurseries helped us, but it was really the National Guard that partnered. And then you've got a wonderful volunteer who over the years, and we've done this before, even before we were the governor, but this tree has been decorated. You can see this is extraordinary. You've got a gold star there, which comes from, of course, Gold Star family. They've got the red, white, and blue, the flag draped just as it would be over a coffin. And then you've actually got the name of a service member there, and each of those have that same attachment for each of the different service members. Just a tremendous, tremendous thing. You can see there's different ones along the way. Some of them are just for veterans that don't have the gold stars, others for those who were deceased but maybe not directly in combat in Afghanistan or Iraq. But just a tremendous, I mean, it touches you up just thinking about it, a tremendous way to honor the many, many soldiers and Marines and airmen and others from Wisconsin who fought, and some of whom paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, even some people have sent in
some
pictures.
have sent special ones in. You see some have sent them from their families. You see others along the way that have sent different pieces of pictures and some insignia there, and of course some others. Here's another one where this was a Marine that was killed about this time in November 2004. Each of those, along with some, there's the symbol for the United States Marine Corps, others from the Navy, the Air Force, the Merchant Marines, the Coast Guard, you name it, there's a little bit of everything on there. And it's interesting seeing as people come through on tours. They love all the other trees. They're all beautiful, this one included, but this one's really the most moving of them all.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We're on the topic of trees, okay? You know, it's controversial, you know, not only in Wisconsin, but in other parts of the nation on whether or not we call it a holiday tree or a Christmas tree. You call it a Christmas tree.
I do, and for 8 years before I was a county executive, I kind of chuckle about it, because for 8 years I called it a Christmas tree, and it didn't create nearly the controversy it did here. Someone in Green Bay thanked me after I made that announcement, thanked me for naming it a Christmas tree. I said I didn't name it a Christmas tree. That's what it is.
Why is it important for you to call it that?
Well, I think it's, you know, and it's not a matter of not respecting other faith traditions. In a couple of weeks I'll be lighting menorah candle here as well, as I had did for 8 years when I held a county position, where I invited kids in from one of the Jewish schools in the community. We did that for the Festival of Lights as part of Hanukkah, and I don't call it a holiday candelabra, I call it a menorah candle. That's what that is. That's what this is. In each case, it's respecting the traditions that many of us here have all across the state, and for others who honor other traditions, we respect those. But it's just one of those where it is. That's what people call it. We don't need to dress it up. It is that, and we can respect others along the way.
And how will you and the rest of your family be spending Christmas and the holidays?
For us, we have a great tradition. You know, on Christmas Day itself, about 10 years ago, a friend of mine talked about how he and his family, particularly when his kids were young, would serve Christmas meals as part of reaching out to those who were either homeless or those who just didn't have a place to go on Christmas Day. And so over the years, as their kids have gotten older, they actually look forward to that. It's time away from playing with toys, and now they're older, it's playing with Madden or something like that. But it's a great way to remind you just about how thankful we should be for the things that we each have in our own homes, and ultimately how the most important thing is not to receive but to give during the holidays.
Thank you so much for allowing us
my pleasure.
inside.
Merry Christmas to you.
Now, we've put together a photo gallery on our website. You'll find pictures from all of the rooms in the mansion that are decorated for the holidays and open to public viewing. Just go to fox11online.com and click on the photo tab.